No one tells you this part. As your standards rise, your circle shrinks. It's not because you became arrogant, but because your pace became unbearable for others. At the beginning, everyone cheers for your ambition. They love the idea of it. But the moment your discipline becomes a permanent fixture in your life, the moment your silence becomes consistent and your execution relentless, you become uncomfortable to be around. People start to see your focus not as dedication, but as a judgment on their own lack of it. That's when the shift happens. Growth introduces a new kind of weight, psychological isolation. You stop being understood. People can't relate to your sacrifices, your late nights, your early mornings. They don't get why you'd rather work on your project than go out for the third time this week. And slowly, you stop being invited. The texts become less frequent. The calls stop coming. It's a quiet fading out, and it feels personal. It feels like you've done something wrong. You start to question yourself. Am I pushing people away? Am I becoming too intense? Is this worth it? This is the critical point where most people give up. They mistake this profound loneliness for a sign that they're on the wrong path. They think the isolation is a punishment for their ambition. But here's the hard truth. Isolation is not a punishment. It's confirmation. It's proof that you've separated yourself from the mindset that keeps people where they are. When you stop consuming what everyone else consumes, the same content, the same gossip, the same distractions, you naturally stop belonging to the crowd. And the crowd, whether consciously or not, will test you for that. They'll try to pull you back in. They'll make you feel guilty for changing. Most people retreat when they feel that pull. They lower their standards to fit back in. They sabotage their own progress just to feel a sense of belonging again. But leaders, the ones who truly break through, do something different. They don't just endure the loneliness. They restructure their entire lives around it. They learn to find validation from within. They become their own source of support. They understand that the path to exceptional results is, by definition, a path that few are willing to walk. So, if you're feeling that isolation right now, if you feel like no one gets it, I want you to know you're not failing. You're leveling up. The real challenge isn't just dealing with the loneliness. It's learning how to operate and thrive within it. It's about carrying the weight of authority, making decisions completely on your own, and managing the immense psychological load without breaking. This isn't just about having grit. It's a skill set. It's a framework for thinking and acting when you are the only one in the room. This is where the real work begins. We've talked about why growth gets lonely, but now we need to talk about what to do about it. How do you turn that isolation into your greatest asset? That's the main event, and we're breaking it all down in part 2. I'll walk you through the exact strategies to not just survive, but to leverage this phase of your journey. We'll cover how to build your own internal support system, how to make clear, powerful decisions without needing anyone's approval, and how to handle the psychological pressure that comes with standing alone. Part 1 was about feeling seen. Part 2 is about becoming unstoppable. It's exclusively here on YouTube, and it's the conversation you need to have if you're serious about reaching the next level. Click over to part 2, and let's get to work.